Hey friends, welcome back to the Kingdom Life Unfiltered podcast. I'm your host, Janine Marino, and I'm super excited today to share a little bit about just the vision and mission and just really the vehicle that the Lord has dropped in our lap to really help make a bigger impact in the kingdom. So, a little bit about us if you haven't seen previous episodes, we are a world schooling family. We travel full time internationally. We're currently in Turkey. And we really try to pair our missions. We travel with four boys. So we have five boys, but we travel with four of them. And we really try to pair our missions with, or our travels with missions. And we partner with different ministries and churches and orphanages and pastors and stuff around the world, where we can to be able to make an impact and be able to be the hands and feet of Jesus, any chance we get. And so, one of the things that's really on my heart is really to be able to help more families to do that because I know there are so many that feel called to that space. And it's crazy because recently, um, we had taken some financial hits. And my husband, he was in the insurance agency. He was an insurance agent. He had an agency, and we really felt called to sell that agency. And when we did, we had all these different streams of income lined up, ready to go. And so many things fell through. And I have to say, over the last, gosh, it's been at least a year and a half now. Over the last year and a half, God has been faithful. He has brought the manna. We have been able to fund our travels and our missions, and He has just blessed us in many ways. And it's been just a wild journey. Let me just tell you, when you're traveling full time around the world and your income is not like this certain particular number all the time, it can be a wild trust ride and just really leaning into his word and his will and making sure we are doing whatever it is that he has for us. And so, sometimes God does call us into things that don't make sense at first glance, but he has always provided for us and it's been such a blessing. And so, really, we have always wanted and been praying for, a way to combine our love for travel, our heart for ministry, and then an income that really creates freedom instead of chains. And honestly, even the income streams that we've had and found have still been either tied to a certain time zone or, a country or whatever it may be. And sometimes that can be hard. And so, really, when I come across different business opportunities, I'm always looking for something where not only does it help us to and align with our goals, our mission, and with the it has the integrity and the transparency that I'm looking for, but it also has to be something that I really truly believe is good for average families that aren't traveling full-time world schoolers, right? Um, I get approached all the time about different travel businesses because we travel. And generally, I don't say yes because of a couple of different reasons. One, it is usually a white labeled website, or it may be that it's just not affordable for the average family or isn't practical. Or you have to be a travel agent, which nothing against travel agents. You're trading time for money again, and I don't want to do that. Or it is just the compensation plan doesn't make sense. Like it doesn't feel like it's worth putting the time and effort into it. And then also, when the compensation plan is a little bit tougher, especially on the front end, then it's not great for the average family because not everyone is going to get to the top 1%. I mean, I truly believe that everyone has the ability to get to the top 1%, but not everyone is going to, and that's not everyone's goal either. Their goal isn't necessarily to do that or to be, a a leader in that space. Maybe they just want an extra income or they just want to save money on travel. And so I think it's important that it makes sense also in the sense of having things on there that is not just luxury travel because we are families and we aren't always like luxury traveling. Let's be honest, especially when you're traveling full time and especially when you're in areas where you're doing missions. So that was all really important to me. And I really wanted to make sure that it kind of checked all those boxes. And so when this one came along, the only reason that I even took a look at it was because my best friend was doing it. And she is just has such a heart for the Lord. And I just love working with her so much. She's an amazing mentor and just so much fun to work with. And so I decided I would take a look because of that, because I knew she had walked away from another travel business in order to do this one. So I knew this one had to be good because I had looked at the other one. And so it really just shifted my ability to have an open mind about it. And this time, once I saw it, I just couldn't unsee it. It just really made sense. And while I wasn't looking to add something else in, I decided to pray about it and I felt a full on yes from God. And not only that, but I got this like, and at first it was really blurry, but I got this like vision of what this could be and how we can pair this with doing missions and how we can take our team on mission trips and how we can make a bigger impact in the kingdom because we have this travel platform, not only from the income that we're creating, but then also to be able to travel for less. And so I could cry. I'm just so excited about what's possible with that. And so what really makes this different is, from other companies and other opportunities is first off, families already travel or they usually want to. This is something that is affordable and accessible for the average family. And then also the timing is really good. So I have been a part of startups before, and what I love about this is we have a 12-year-old company that is debt-free and established, and it is starting up in North America. So it's like the pros of a startup, but none of the cons because it's an established company. So really was excited about that. It's great timing to get in, and it's also launching in Australia, depending on where you are. It's North America and Australia. The other thing is, it is so simple. You're not talking about products. This is basically like a digital product. And so it's very simple and it's very duplicatable for the everyday person. You don't have to be an influencer or a business guru in order to do this. The way that we have it set up is, we really, really work together, which also makes it so much more fun. So it's not always fun. Like being an entrepreneur, I know if you are, it's hard. And the more like you can work together with a team and just really be in the trenches with people is like my favorite. And so I just love that this gives people the freedom to say yes to missions when God calls, to give them the time to be more discipling their children and being able to travel and see the beautiful creation that God has made, and then also have the ability to, whether it's wanting to travel for less or whether you're looking to create that kingdom wealth and be able to pour into ministries and communities in need, you have the ability to create that as well. And then also to just really walk into that obedience when God calls because you have that overflow, because you have the time freedom and the financial freedom. And so if you've been praying for a way to, earn from home or, earn from anywhere to be able to travel for less, or travel more often, or be able to build up a residual income without really compromising values or, and being able to help others do that as well, then reach out, send me a message. You can reach out to me on either of my social media platforms. I'm on Instagram at Life at the Marinos or on Facebook as well. It's Janine D. Marino. So reach out, let me know. You can put a comment here. I see these as well. Or I will have some information for you to check out below in the show notes too, so that you can learn more and also ask for me to be in contact with you so we can talk and just be able to answer your questions and see if this is a good fit for you and see if this might be what you've been praying for. So I hope everyone is having a great day, and I'm excited to come on here. I'm going to be sharing a little bit more of just what does it take to build a business in the online space as a kingdom entrepreneur. And what do you need to do and how do you do it? And how do you come from a place of being a love-led leader and serve others rather than being pushy and salesy and all of those things. So I'm really excited to share a little bit more on here about those things. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day and we'll see you next time.